summer in some part of Australia, there is a heavy growth of grass. This dies and dries out in the hot weather till it becomes a highly inflammable mass of fuel ready with the suddenness of an explosion to burst into devastating flame. The forests, including pine plantations and the native eucalypts, present as great a fire hazard as the grasslands, owing to the dense carpet of dried undergrowth on their floors. Catchment areas need the forest to protect them. When carelessness starts fires which turn the green umbrellas of the trees into dead sticks, there is nothing to stop rain causing heavy erosion. The dams are silted up and the loss of timber values takes many years to replace. Sometimes the cause is even worse than carelessness. Stock owners and lessees have been known to set fire to dry, coarse grass so as to provide young, succulent growth for their stock. Though they frequently fail in their object, these so-called light fires often spread into the forests and do great damage. In any case, they always destroy regeneration and bare the soil. An ash forest was burned in 1939 and is only now beginning to show signs of returning to its former glory. Many more years of hard work and protection from further fire will be needed before it reaches the growth of a stand of the same age which has never been harmed by fire. Preservation of our forests is essential to the prosperity of this country. Detection and suppression of fires consume a large proportion of the money spent by forest authorities in protecting our timber crop. It costs nearly £2 million a year to do this. It is estimated that about a third of our fires are started by campers, fishermen and travellers who use roads that run through the forests. These people must cooperate with the foresters in observing sensible safety measures or they may lose the freedom of the forest. When entering a forest reserve, you will often see warning signs showing in simple terms the degree of fire danger that exists in the area at the time. In other words, the chances of a fire starting, spreading and doing damage and the relative difficulty of controlling it. This degree of fire danger is scientifically calculated every day of the summer period from meteorological and fuel conditions in the forests and grasslands. At times of extreme fire danger, the public may even be prevented from entering the forests. You will understand that this prohibition is not made lightly and is as much for your own safety as that of the forests. Obey the notices and save your forests from ruin by fire. Fireplaces are located near roads and camping sites to enable travellers to light fires in safety. People who show a common sense regard for the fire regulations are welcome visitors. During the official fire danger period, you must use the fireplaces provided if you want to light a fire in the forest areas, and even outside this time, a little care in choosing your billy fire site can save a lot of future trouble. Clear the area of all inflammable material, put out your fire when you leave. There are people who should know better, who are careless of both the law and the safety of the forests. They are vandals. If you see them offending, report them at once to the nearest forester or to the police. During periods of total prohibition, when fire danger is very high or extreme, no fires may be lit in the open air. A penalty of £200 or 2 years' jail is being courted by these silly people. Even Primus stoves are banned during periods of total prohibition, though the users are obviously being especially careful. However, a thermos flask is perfectly safe and costs very little. Although cigarette butts are not a common cause of fire, the one chance in 1,000 isn't worth risking. Use the car ashtray or stamp your butt into the ground. Don't just throw it away. Don't knock out your pipe on a log or fence post. It will surely smolder and finally catch alight. Matches are a very common cause of accidental fire. Break them to make sure they're out or put them back into the box. The forests are your property just as much as your own home. In fact, part of your house was almost certainly built from their timber. Look after your property and don't be careless with fire in any way, or these magnificent resources will be lost to you. The same need for care is necessary in our grasslands. Fires started by careless motorists and campers have done tremendous damage and taken a lot of time and trouble to put out by volunteer firefighters and have often spread into the forests with dire results. This is a national tragedy. Remember, where fire in the open air is concerned, you just can't be too careful.